Hi, my name is Maya and I'm applying to teach English as a foreign language in South Korea for the year 2019 to 2020. I'm currently completing my final year at the University of Oxford in the United Kingdom, and I'm studying philosophy and theology. I've had such a great time at university, expanding my horizons and learning new things, that I love to share my passion for education with the wider world. So first, a little bit about me. I love learning about new cultures and people. The theology part of my degree in particular has really encouraged me to learn about different backgrounds, religions and histories, and I've supplemented this by attending a range of societies at university, in particular the Oxford Union. I was a committee member for 2 terms, and my role involved me inviting people from different backgrounds with different careers and interests to speak to our students, from heads of state to actors and singers, so that our student body had the opportunity to learn about people that they may not have done otherwise. Alongside my academics, I'm also a very creative person, and I enjoy doing pottery and ceramics, and have also been involved in a number of student theatre productions and musicals. I'm also an avid language learner. At school I learnt Spanish, and at university I learnt Biblical Hebrew, and most importantly I've been self-studying Korean for the last few years. I also had the opportunity to attend Concordia Language Villages run by the University of Concordia in Minnesota, which involved living in a simulated Korean society, which meant we were only allowed to speak Korean, eat Korean food, and learn about Korean culture for 2 weeks. It was definitely one of the best experiences of my life, and I hope to be able to improve my language skills further with some real life practice. So why do I want to teach English? I've always had an interest in teaching English. When I was a teenager, I volunteered with the organisation Kit McGrath, teaching English to children, and I went on to teach GCSE and 11+ independently. But my experience as an EFL tutor in particular has inspired me to bridge the gap between languages and teach English as a second language. My second academic year at Oxford, I volunteered with Jakari, which is an organisation which matches tutors with local students in Oxford for one-on-one English lessons. I taught a 6-year-old from Japan who had recently immigrated once a week to help him develop his English. And when I met him, he wasn't able to compose full sentences, which let him down in class, but more importantly really didn't allow him to make new friends or communicate his needs to his teachers. And as we worked together through games and reading and conversation-based activities, he was really able to develop, and this was reflected in his academics. He was moving up classes as we went through the year, but also he was able to make friends on the playground, which was one of the most rewarding and satisfying experiences I've had teaching English. I'd like to teach English in South Korea particularly because when I visited in 2016, I really loved the environment. I look forward to improving my language skills and immersing myself in the culture by going on hikes, meeting new people and attending local events. I imagine any cultural differences will be challenging, but rather than seeing them as something to overcome, I believe in adapting and growing with my experiences of a new country. The biggest reason I want to teach in South Korea is because the Korean education system is so incredibly successful and is committed to improving English fluency in their students. So I hope to learn more from my Korean co-teachers and help contribute to my school. My teaching philosophy recognises that every student has a unique approach to learning, and it's really important to be empathetic to my students' needs and get to know what challenges them and what interests them. For that reason, I don't have a one-size-fits-all way of teaching, and I enjoy tailoring my lessons to specific groups and classes. However, I do believe that what makes me a great teacher is my enthusiasm, my passion, my commitment, and my mixture of fun and focused work. Teaching is my passion, and I would be very grateful to share it with students and teachers in Korea. I hope this video has given you a greater sense of who I am, and I hope you'll consider me as a candidate for your program. Thank you.